Hello everyone, Charles Moon here with Prosper Trading Academy, and really I wanted to just kind of enlighten you exactly how the market has been reacting today on this big news. But I guess you could say it was kind of baked in. It's already been priced in. The announcement was that Trump is withdrawing the U.S. from the Iran nuclear deal. And on top of that, or furthermore, he's going to restore the sanctions against them. And really, quote, he said, "We will be instituting the highest level of economic sanction. Any nation that helps Iran is in quest for nuclear weapons could be strongly sanctioned by the United States." The initial news drove the markets down on some pretty good volume, but if you've seen or if you take a look here, we have immediately rebounded back. So we dropped and we have started to rally back. Now we have to wait and see how things will finish up or close off, but it just seems that the market is blasé about the news, as in, yeah, we already kind of knew this was coming. So, threats, no worries. Retaliation, no worries. No, more than anything, the market is going to just brush it off. And this is what I'm starting to notice lately. The market is brushing off bad news. The focal point really has been in just the big lift in tech names, which has always been the driver. And, if energy names start following suit, even though crude had a huge spike and a huge drop, crude futures above $70, ladies and gentlemen, above $70. So it just seems that there's a lot of major secular moves to the upside that's being made, and it's just having now a macro effect on the markets, and we're seeing the markets follow suit. So I'm not saying that we're going to make new all-time highs, let alone revisit the all-time highs, but it sure looks like buyers want to bring us back, and it sure looks like that sellers are starting to give it up. The volatility has really dissipated, and when I see these conditions, it tells me risk on. That doesn't mean you load up. This isn't, the end, middle, or beginning of 2017 where you could buy without fears, no risk parameters, nothing to worry about because it's eventually going to work out. I'm not saying everything's like that, but you know what I'm saying with the majority of the markets. But what I am saying is that there is a great upside opportunity in the near term. And if the market continues to respond in that light, we could see SPY not only at this 268 price that we were really focused on, right? And ultimately, my belief is that we're going to go to 271, 273 near term, and then we'll be making our run for the quote-unquote breakout of the all-time highs. Keep an eye for this opportunity. You're not going to be front-running per se. We still have some resistance, but my last content video, I said that this stock, or this ETF, which is SPY, could not take out those highs. That is the utmost importance. If we did by a penny, the upside is where I'd be looking. Well, if we retract, don't take out that low, and if anything, take out this high, the high of the 7th, and we stay above the low on the 3rd here in the near term, I really believe that 271, 273 is going to be in play, regardless of any sort of news from the POTUS or any geopolitical news associated with the U.S. That's not going to bring us into war, or that's not going to put us in a position to be retaliated by, let's say, Russia and or China. More than anything, it looks like, trade negotiations are starting to work out, and Russia is now backing off a bit from the U.S. And, when geopolitical tensions are easing, the market is much more comfortable and less fearful. When there's less fear, we just slowly move up, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. Hey, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if we finished positive for the session, and if we do, I fully expect the markets to remain strong for the rest of the week. So should you. Just keep an eye on these levels that I talked about in the SPY, and we'll see where we go. For now, the Iranian news, absorbed and already forgotten. Ladies and gentlemen, just wanted to follow this up with a quick disclaimer. Stock and stock options trading involves a substantial degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. While I didn't give you an actual trade, I gave you an idea of what the possibilities may be. And if you happen to like this information and all information and content that we provide, make sure you follow us on Facebook at Prosper Trading Academy. Hit that like button, hit that notification button. We're dropping daily content for those that wish to listen and hear what we have to say. If you want to follow us on Twitter at Prosper Trading, and myself, it's at CMOON Trader. You could come and enjoy some of the information that we share along with the wittiness that we like to provide. Just want to say thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. Take care and trade well.